if you can tell, but I just got out of bed a little while ago, and my little Fred is sleeping on my bed, and there are some wires around him. That's because I have been living and loving my electric blanket, and Fred has decided that he will squarely now lay on top of my electric blanket, and honestly, I can't blame him. Oh, but I just think it's really sweet. He found the hottest place in the house. How you doing, Freddy baby? You okay, honey? Hi, baby. Are you sleeping? Where's your face? I should leave you alone. Everybody's gonna get mad at me for waking a sleeping puppy. You look like a rag-a-muffin. Freddy's going to the groomer next week. He won't be happy about it, but he will definitely like the result. Good morning, baby. You want to get up? Not even close. You stay right there and snuggle down, you little munchkin. Oh my gosh, what a softie. Close up. Hi. Hi. He says, this is not my camera moment, Mom. Please leave me alone. Just for the record, 2 seconds later, Fred followed me out of the bedroom because he's like, oh, good morning, Mom. It's time for a cookie. Yeah? Is it time for a cookie? Yeah? Can you see it? Fred. There you go. Hi. Fred's feet slip out from underneath him when he tries to sit there. You like this? Oh, I am so mean. I'm sorry, Fred. I did not mean to tease you. People will not like me anymore if they think I am mean to the tiny little stubborn, conniving little puppy that you are. But I love you anyway. So I am in my workout clothes for the first time in 2 weeks. I told you I've been sick, and I've been on my trampoline just doing kind of like a mild, kind of just walking thing every day. And today I am venturing back into my workout routine. I'm actually starting a new workout. It's called Core de Force. I got it from Beachbody, even though my absolute favorite workout or workouts of all times, or really pretty much anything that Shaun T does. And so, yeah, so today I'm trying to revitalize myself. I'm going to take it easy. I know it's going to kick my ass, but I've still got the remnants of my cold, but I can't take it anymore. And I just have to, that I'm not working out. And I just have to remind you that there used to be a period of time where I absolutely hated working out. I think I've told you before, I used to tell people that I was not born with endorphins, and because I felt like shit every time I would like do anything that was like physical activity. And now I've trained, I guess, my body and my mind over a long period of time, but I've trained it to really love it and enjoy it, and I miss it, and I'm excited to get back into it. And so it might kill me though, I have to say. Hopefully not, but I'm really, I'm kind of invigorated, and I'll kind of keep you posted about this Core de Force workout. It is not by Shaun T, but it seemed interesting enough that I figure I would temporarily take a break from Shaun T and try something else. But the reason I realized the reason I just gave you that kind of full length image, let me go back to that. I wanted to show you my sneakers. My sneakers are by Fila. And I truly believe in a good quality sneaker, especially like if you're doing workouts and stuff. You should really replace your sneakers like every 3 to 6 months. They can wear out that quickly depending on what you're doing. And so I try not to ever invest a lot of money into my sneakers, meaning I'm not spending like $150, but I will spend anywhere from $80 to $100 on a pair of sneakers because you don't want to start messing with your feet. But the purpose of my long shot view was that these sneakers are endorsed by Shaun T. Like he put his face on the Fila box, like, and I was like, okay, well, since I live for Shaun T, like, I really should kind of like pay attention to what he thinks is a good sneaker to work out to. They are butt ugly. I can't take them. They are so obnoxious. But I just wanted to put it out there that even though I care about fashion and, you know, and looking good and putting my best foot forward, I don't care that they're butt ugly. I am going to wear the sneakers that Shaun T tells me to. By the way, I just want to point out that what you're looking at in the corner there is my moose. I think I've showed you the moose before. He used to sit on the recliner in the living room, and now we've kind of moved him into the spare bedroom. But anyway, that's the big, like, foot that's poking out. Oh my God. Okay, I need to go work out. See you later. Bye. Hey guys, so I'm sitting in my car in the same parking lot that I sit in frequently when I'm running in between jobs on a Thursday. This is the same exact situation I was in a week ago when I forgot my fork. And I was so upset because I was trying to eat lunch because, I don't know, I'm starving, particularly at this time on this day every week. I did finally get a fork from one of the places that I stop at. They were more than happy to give me a fork. Today I have like 4 forks. I was like, I am not taking any chances. Anyway, so I'm sitting in this particular parking lot. Actually, it's at a 7-Eleven, and it's kind of funny because a lot of people seem to park here at lunch. It's a huge parking lot, so we're not getting in the way of any, you know, customers or anything, but it's a huge parking lot. And a lot of people apparently are taking like a lunch break here in this particular lot. And I've been doing it, I don't know, for like 6 months or so. And today I'm sitting here and my blood pressure is going up because there is a truck to my side. Not this one. I don't know who this one is, but clearly they're very big on advertising on the side of their van. But there's another truck to my right, this way. And there's a guy in it by himself, and apparently he's on a break. And he has the radio so loud that my ass is vibrating. I mean, we are parked right next to each other, but the radio is so loud. Now, I can understand. I appreciate and enjoy a loud volume music when I'm listening to music, you know. I think it puts you in a very good mood. And when you're driving, you're only annoying people briefly as you kind of drive past them. I'm sorry, the light keeps changing, I think because the sun is going in and out of the clouds. But I definitely appreciate loud music. Totally gets me in the zone. But clearly we're all parked here, and he has zero consideration for the humanity that's sitting around him. And that really annoys me. I'm of the right mind to... Actually, I'm of the wrong mind. I want to get out of my car and I want to go around and be like, are you for real? You have to be kidding me. But who knows? He could, like, I don't know, have a gun or something. This is how people randomly, like, get injured or hurt. I can't even believe I'm thinking about this, but that's how annoying it is that he's got his radio so loud. And I know there are more important things to be concerned about in this world, but it's like, how inconsiderate are you? Like, you know how people complain when someone's talking on the phone when they're loud? You know, I don't really care. I don't choose to worry about that or care about that. But right now, the fact that my ass is moving, and I do not have the intention of it doing that because his friggin' radio is so loud while I'm trying to sit here and watch YouTube videos on my phone during my lunch break, it's ridiculously annoying. Please. So they're calling for snow today, and I have to drive about an hour and 20 minutes right now. What's ironic though is that the snow that they're calling for is only like 1 to 3 inches, and the news is freaking out. I don't even understand that. 1 to 3 inches, plus with the ground having been so warm the last couple of days, it was like 60 degrees yesterday. The snow isn't really gonna stick. Now, I'm not saying that you can't drive careful, but I'm annoyed that they're freaking everybody out. Oh, the snow is coming, 1 to 3 inches. I'm like, could you get over yourselves? There's other things that you could be, you know, reporting on for the news. This is why I don't watch the news. This is why when we had the blizzard before, I had no idea we were getting snow at all. I don't watch the news. When oh my goodness, that's my, I'm sorry, that's my thing that I have hanging from the rearview mirror. It's a little, oh shoot. Okay, I did not plan this out very well when I was mounting my dash camera. All right, then the next stoplight, I'm gonna turn it off. I'm gonna get rid of that. But I had no idea that we were getting a blizzard. I had other people telling me, I'm like, oh, it's gonna snow? I had no idea. I don't watch the news because the news is all bad. There needs to be just like a good news network, so that way, or the news should just be good news. Do you remember when the economy was crashing? It crashed because the news made it crash. I mean, it might have been crashing anyway. I don't want to get all political. It might have been crashing anyway, but they made it happen much faster. And honestly, I think much worse, because that's all they could do was talk about how doom and gloom it was. And oh my God, and they talked in loud voices, which made it seem even worse. So anyway, so right now I see there's a couple sprinkles on the, like sprinkles of snowflakes on the ground. But I'm still driving because I don't need to sit home and not go to work today because of 1 to 3 inches. But also kind of the reason I'm filming this right now is because I'm so curious to see what kind of a mood I'm going to be in later when I'm driving in a lot of snow. How cool to be a weatherman, by the way, or a weather woman. It's one of the few jobs out there where you can actually be wrong and they will still pay you buco bucks for it. You have no obligation to be correct because all you have to say is, oh, well, hey, had no idea. I guess the weather shifted. Yeah, sorry, you know, investor. I didn't mean for you to lose $1 billion. I guess the economy shifted. You can't really say that. And you probably really wouldn't get paid for it. In fact, you'd probably get fired. What am I talking about this morning? I'm gonna be all by myself in the car for the next hour and 20 minutes. I have no audiobooks right now. It's gonna be me and music all the way, which right now, I'm killing it with the 90s. I don't know why. All right, I'm about to get on the highway, so here we go to no snow. Wish me luck. So I'm the only one on the road, which is why I would even dare to do this. And I'm going like 2 miles an hour. But I'm driving home in a mild winter wonderland, which is actually really pretty. Thank goodness it's, holy crap, here comes a plow. Okay, hold on. So I am no longer the only person on the road. So my roads are clear though. It looks really pretty. The roads are a hair slippery, but nothing I can't deal with. So I'm a happy camper right now. Happy winter on the brink of spring. So I feel like an old person because I'm on like a one lane, not one lane, but you know, one lane going one way, one lane going the other way. And I feel like an old person because I just let them pass me. Like I pulled over. I'm like, am I going too slow for you? I hate when people drive in the snow like an idiot, like as if there's no snow on the ground. Just because you have a 4-wheel drive does not mean you can drive like you did the day before the snow came. True story, when I used to live in Friday Harbor, we didn't get snow very often at all. You know, Washington overall doesn't get a ton of snow, although I heard that this winter they're beating like Minnesota or something, getting like major snow. But so we would get snow in Friday Harbor. We were a small town. The island that I lived on was only like 6 miles by 11 miles or something. So we would get like a couple inches and like town would shut down, like, which actually is good, but it was kind of funny. It would just like completely shut down. Nobody knew how to drive in the snow, rightfully so, because we didn't get snow very often. But what was always hilarious is the guy who ran the tow truck business obviously was very busy, and inevitably, he said, the cars that he would rescue that would be on the side of the road in a ditch, which is the way the roads were designed. It was like farm and kind of country roads. The cars that were in the ditch were all the 4-wheel drive cars because you didn't know how to drive. You thought you could just drive like normal. Cannot drive like normal, people. So I have an awesome older model all-wheel drive Lexus 470 and LX 470. So it's huge and it is sturdy and it's all-wheel drive, you know, 4-wheel drive all the time. And I'm going 21 miles an hour. Now I'm on a very twisty, windy road right now, but I don't care if you think I have gray hair with how slow I'm going. I'm going to go slow because sure as shit my ass will not wind up in a ditch before I get home. Normally it takes me about an hour and 20 minutes to get home. I'm kind of curious to see how long it's going to take me to get home today. But as far as the I've seen this kind of single lane road, there aren't that many people that drive the road, but yet again, it's the only road. So if you're going to drive, you have to be on the road. And so it's kind of, it looks like it's been plowed and there's so many trees along the, get off my ass. Why does this van feel it necessary to ride right up my ass? I should like hit the brakes and make their insurance have to pay. I just don't want my own truck to get ruined. Get off my butt. Like, honestly, do you think I'm gonna like suddenly like, oh, You're right. I'm sorry. I'm going approximately 10 miles an hour, 9 miles an hour below the speed limit. But wait, you want to get somewhere in a hurry in the snow, so let me go 45. Get off my tail. My blood pressure's up right now. Every now and then I get a little bit lonely and you're never coming round. Every now and then I get a little bit tired of listening to the sound of my tears. Every now and then I get a little bit nervous that the best of all the years have gone by. Every now and then I get a little bit terrified, and then I see the look in your eyes. Okay, so for real, I've been up since about 3:30 this morning. It's a little bit after 12:30, and I'm still in the middle of my now. It's been an hour. I should be 20 minutes from home. I'm not really anywhere near home because I'm doing about 2/3 the speed I normally do, and I'm falling asleep. Oh dear goodness, I am falling asleep. So I decided to kick it old school and sing some Total Eclipse of the Heart. Clearly, it's a good idea. I did not pursue the singing business. But I do enjoy belting out a good tune in the car, especially if it means I'm going to be staying awake. And I'm not sure. I said I was kicking at 90s before. Actually, that might be 80s. I think that might be 80s. Is it Bonnie Tyler who sings Total Eclipse of the Heart? I think she also sings that song, Hero. I need a hero. I was singing that. I was hanging out with my best friend many, many years ago. We were just teenagers, and we were like laying out in the sun, like doing whatever, listening to Walkmans. Oh my God, do you remember Walkmans? Holy cow. Walkmans? And it wasn't even CD players. It was Walkmans, like the VHS tapes. And I think I was singing, so I'm listening to it on the headphones, and I was singing that song out loud. I will never forget. She pokes me and she's like, Gina, you sound like a dying cat. I was like, probably insulted at the time initially. But yeah, come to think of it now, I've heard myself sing since, and there's a really good chance I sounded like a cat that was not very happy, potentially dying. So yeah, thanks, Di. Appreciate that. Anyway, I typically only sing when I'm alone. Do you do that? I don't sing in the shower. I think in the shower. I do not sing in the shower. Apparently I sing in the car. So I'm still driving. I'm still in a semi-winter wonderland because the trees, I don't know why, I don't know what does it, but all of the minutia of the tree branches have all captured snow. So they just look, they are so detailed and intricate, and it's probably some of my favorite parts about snowstorms. Not like I have a ton of favorite parts about snowstorms, but that's something that I definitely enjoy. And I love when, like the evergreens, they've got so much snow on their needles, on their branches, that they start to weep over. I don't know, I look at trees that way. This is weird. I look at trees like that, and I try to caption what they would be thinking. Like, you know, for example, where they're just kind of laying over, like something like, I can't do it anymore. This is too much to bear. Well, that got deep. That got deep in the middle of a snowstorm. But anyway, I love when the snow attaches to trees and branches and evergreens, and just, they suddenly like give them like, I don't know, like a personality, like they have shape or something. This is what I've been entertaining myself on this long car ride home. So, okay, I'm gonna go back to singing, but I won't include you because that's only so much torture you can take in one day, right? I'm not driving anymore. I finally made it home, and I have to tell you, I am exhausted. The roads weren't even that bad, but you know, when you have to like super concentrate. That's my husband calling me. Pause, please. Anyway, that was my hubby calling me that he's coming home, which is good. He doesn't have to help with any snow removal, but he's got a cold. Ugh. You remember? Oh, yeah, he's got a cold, which is what I just spent my lifetime trying to get over, which I still think I have like residual symptoms of, but now he's sick. Maybe I should tell him to stay at work. Anyway, I am exhausted and I am going to be a grown-up and I'm going to take an afternoon nap. Because that driving, you know, when you're driving in the snow, I don't know if I was saying it before the phone rang, but driving in the snow, you're just like so concentrated, and I was driving for more than an hour and a half. That's about how long it took me to get home, which is not really that bad. The roads were not that bad, but you're not doing, you know, so many miles above the speed limit like you're normally doing. You actually kind of have to drive the speed limit at least. Thanks so much, guys, for watching with me. Happy spring. Yeah, whatever. Happy spring. Stay warm if you're buried under some snow, and I'll see you next time. Thanks.